It's your girl Alex Montella. If you've been watching my videos before, you know who I am. If this is your first time watching any of my videos, you're welcome, babe, or love, whatever. This is actually going to be my first story time on my channel, so you know it's going to be crazy. It's a very, very crazy story. So before we start this video, just go and subscribe, because you can't come and watch this video and not subscribe. Like, why? Subscribe, like, drop your comment at the end of this video. Tell me what you think about this video. Yeah, this story is it's about how I slept in the airport for 2 days. That was around 2014 when I was coming to China. I left Nigeria around October 14, 2014. Yeah, so I don't know. It's either from October 11 or 14. I don't really know, but I'm gonna tell you guys the date, right? So I stay after Ikorodu. Like, if any of you know where Ikorodu is, just tell me in the comment section, right? The airport we were going to was Murtala Mohammed Airport. We left home very early. My flight was around like 6 because of the traffic and everything. You guys know how it is in Lagos, right? The airport like 12 or 11, so we had enough time to just do anything we wanted to do. Then when it was like around 4, right? Around 4 o'clock, they were like, they need this yellow card thing. And around that 2014, if you guys can remember, it was around the Ebola period, right? So they said I needed the yellow card. If I don't have it, I'm gonna have to come back or something. And my mom was like, what? We even came early, like, we didn't know about this yellow card, trust me. Me and my friend, we went there. It was already closed. See, I was just feeling kind of weak. My flight was 6 and this stuff was happening around 4-5, so you could just guess the kind of pressure and everything, right? So then we found one man like that. It was like, yeah, he can do it for us, we have to pay him, you know. Then we just gave him the money. He gave us the stuff, like he even had to blow dry the stuff for it to get dry. It's funny though. If you guys don't know, if you want to come to China from Lagos, this is how it is: Lagos, Dubai, Beijing, then whatever city. That's if you're using Emirate, because I use Emirate, right? So go to Dubai, and my dad has a SIM card because he travels and everything, and he gave me a SIM card from Dubai. Like, when I get there, I should call him because credit and everything was on the card. So I got to Dubai, I called him, I called my parents, I was like, yeah, I'm in Dubai now. They're like, oh, fine. Call us when we get to Beijing, right? From Dubai to Beijing, one black lady and other people taking their luggage, right? You know why I didn't take mine? I didn't take mine because when I was in Lagos and I was checking in, the lady said, don't get your bag in Beijing. Your bag is going straight to Shenyang. I saw this lady taking her bag. I was like, I'm going to take mine when I get to, you know, Shenyang, because I thought she's like stopping at Beijing or something. The flight was supposed to be the next day in the morning. And trust me, around October, it was already cold. And okay, I knew it was cold because, like, my mom got me some sweater, like all the stuff. Like, if you know African moms, they're gonna package you. This stuff is not enough because the cold was too much. Like, it was too much then, and I was not used to that kind of cold. So I was in Beijing. I was like, how am I gonna wait till like 7:30 the next day in the morning? And I started talking to this lady. She was like, where are you going to? I said, I'm going to Shenyang. We just started talking. I asked her is she going somewhere else from me or something? She's like, yeah, but it's the next morning for her, right? So I was like, okay, me too, same thing, right? Then she's like, she's going to this hotel not far from the airport, that I should come with her. Then tomorrow we both come to the airport. Went to the hotel together, right? And trust me, this lady is so nice. Like, if not for her, I think I would have just died or something. I was trying to pay for it because there was two bedrooms, right? Like 1 room, 2 beds, right? So I was trying to pay for mine, and she was like, nah, you don't have to pay. She's gonna pay for everything. And I was like, ooh, yes. So yeah, she paid for everything. She paid for the food we ate that night. Then showered and everything, and we slept. Before we slept, she gave me this pop, no, not popcorn, chin chin. If you guys know what chin chin is, it's like kind of snack like that. She gave me this chin chin. It was inside like a bot, not like a bottle, but like, I'm not gonna explain it, but I'm gonna put a picture there for you so you see. She was taking some of it for our kids or something like that. She just gave me one that if I get hungry or something, I should eat it because it's gonna take time for me to get used to Chinese food. She just did a lot. I was so thankful. Like I was like, wow, like because of the stress, right? We woke up 7 o'clock, and my flight was 7:30, and from the hotel to the airport, it's like, yeah, let's just say like 15 minutes. But you know, traffic and everything around that time, and it's close to the airport. You know how the road is. We're rushing. We had to pack everything. Like everything was just scattered. I misplaced my, I think my phone. Was it my phone? My phone, my perfume. Everything was on the bed. Like I forgot to pack them, right? So we took a taxi. We got to the airport. They said the flight just left, blah blah blah. Oh my god! I was like, oh I'm gonna do this. I don't know how to speak Chinese. I don't know shit. Then I called my dad using our phone. My dad was like, okay, let's book another flight or something. And the cash that was with me wasn't enough. So the lady now said I can use a train from a train from Beijing to Shenyang. That I'm just gonna have to take a bus from the airport, blah 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 blah. I was like, okay, that's cool. I asked her how much. It was like, like 200 and something renminbi or something like that. So it was just in front of the airport. She told me this is the bus you use. Stop at this, stop at this. I entered the bus. I got to the train station. If you guys know where the bus stops you in Japan, it's not easy for you to like know that this is where you pass something. I was just following the crowd. Then I asked one of this security like, where is the train station? And the guy was just like, go forward or something. Yeah. Finally got there. I saw this line. Oh my god. And I had to just join the line. Got to my turn. I bought a ticket to Shenyang. I was still scared that I don't want to miss this one too because I didn't miss my flight. I got there like 12. My train ticket was around 4, right? There was no place to sit down. Trust me, I didn't even know that you could go to the restaurant upstairs and just sit down there. I was just staying in front of like where you boarded and everything. I was there. I waited until for just no seat, so I had to stand. The one they just showed my train, the number and everything. I was like, yeah, that's mine. And I went inside. And because I couldn't speak Chinese, I had to keep my eyes open for the 5 hours because I was scared I was gonna miss my stop or something. And we got to Shenyang. Almost everybody stopped. I saw the number. I was like, yeah, this is where I'm supposed to stop. I stopped, came out to go back to the airport. That's Shenyang Airport, no Beijing. So I took a taxi from the train station from Shenyang to the airport of Shenyang. Okay. So I asked the people who was like, my luggage is supposed to be here by now. They said it's still in Beijing. Did you know the stress I went through coming to Shenyang and telling my bag is still in Beijing? I was just so mad. Dad were like, I should come back tomorrow. And trust me, like tomorrow, like I don't even know how far my school is from here. So I started thinking, should I go to my school and come back? But I don't know how far my school is. And honestly, it's not so far, but I was alone then, I didn't know, you know. So I was like, since I got to the airport in the evening, I'm gonna sleep there. Then the next morning I go back for my luggage. Because my agent was supposed to come and pick me. Nobody came to pick me. That's even, some agent are just crazy. They just take your money, take everything, they won't come and pick you. That was my issue. My dad gave me this guy's number. I called him like called him like 20 times, more than 20 times. I took a Chinese lady's phone. I brought that phone. I was like, can you give me your phone, let me call or something. I called this guy, I called him. He didn't come and pick me. He said that this is just my problem. I have to handle this by myself. So I slept in the airport in the cold. And if you guys know Shenyang very well, Shenyang, when it's cold, Shenyang is like extra cold. When it's hot, Shenyang is so hot. So I was even thinking Beijing was cold. It wasn't. Airport inside was cold. The heaters are not even working, right? So I slept there. And you know what I ate? I was in the chin chin that this lady gave me. Because I couldn't eat any of their food. So I just sat down there. I was eating chin chin. I went to buy Coke because I was like, you know, it's cool. I forgot to tell you, the lady gave me a jacket. The lady I met in Virgin, she gave me a jacket, like all this delivery guy's jacket, this yellow and black one. I'll put a picture by the side if you see it. Yeah, so that was what I was wearing with the jacket inside that I brought from home. I was in the airport. I slept there on the cold chair. I slept there. The next morning, I went to the bathroom. I went to brush my teeth, my face. I just brushed my face and everything. I went back to the people. They saw me, they were like, your luggage is not here yet. That I should come back in the evening. Okay, since it's gonna be here in the evening, I'm just gonna still stay here till evening, right? Trust me, all the cleaners in the airport knew me. Like they already know my face. Like they see me there. They saw me there last night, saw me in the morning. When they are clean, I'm there. They already know who I am. The cleaners knew me. There was this shop where I went to buy the Coke, and I took a novel from home, so I was reading it in the shop because the shop was a little bit warm. So I was there with the changing the Coke in the shop there. Those people also knew me. I was like, what am I gonna do like till evening? I can't even go out. I can't walk around because like my jacket is not thick enough. Still this changing and my novel, right? And I waited till evening. I went back again. Do you know what these people told me? It's still in Beijing. That I should come back tomorrow. Like around that time, I was just even pissed. Like I was like, and these people, don't they take me serious? Like, is this not your work or something? So I had to sleep again in the airport. Trust me, if not for the bathroom, if not for the warm water in the bathroom, the warm water there, some of the shops in the airport, I don't know. Around this time, my chin-chin was about to finish. It was almost, because I eat a lot, so, and it's chin-chin, like, it's nice. Chin-chin was so nice, so it was almost finishing. So I'm like, you have to, you know, watch how you eat this chin-chin now, because why if they say you should stay again? I already know how it is. The cleaner already, they saw me, hey, ni hao, ni hao. I didn't know what ni hao was then, but like they were greeting, I was waving hi. Next morning, I went again, you know, the normal routine. I went to brush my teeth, wash my face, you know, wash and go and everything. I went back to the people. Some of them don't really speak good English, so they went to call the other friend. That one came, I was like, no. I was like, don't understand. They went to call another one. That guy was the one that speak good English. Like finally, the guy came. The guy was like, oh, we're so sorry. Your luggage is still in Beijing, but they're gonna tell the assistant to put it on the next flight coming to Shenyang, and I'm gonna get it. I should not worry. That I should, you know, in like, he said in like 5 hours or something that it's gonna be here. So I was like, yeah, finally. So I waited again. But around that time, no, it was still cold. It was very cold. I can't remember. It was still very cold. So I waited there. After 5 hours, I went back again. I went back. You could see their faces, like they were just the look on their faces was like they just pitying me. Like I don't even care. Like I'm sure I looked so I looked homeless. I was so cold, and I had this look on them. So the cold was just passing through. The cold everywhere. They saw me and they called me that I should come inside their office. Their office. The office was. The office was warm. And I'm like, so you guys had this since and you didn't say I should come in? The office was so warm. They went to buy me food. Like, they bought me mifan. Mifan is rice. They bought me mifan, then with some sauce on it with chicken. Trust me, Chinese rice at that time for me was shit. Like, I didn't like it, so I didn't eat the rice. I didn't eat the chicken, and I love chicken, but then they saw that I didn't eat that. Then they bought me apple. Right? They gave me an apple. I ate apple. Then they bought me this sport drink. They got me that too. That was the first time I tasted that drink, and that's why I still like the drink till now. They got me that. As I was eating, they called the Beijing airport. They was like, they were just shouting on the phone, like they were like, I'm sure they were like, why you guys? I was just there eating my apple, like, you know. They called and they were like, they're so sorry that the stuff is gonna be on the flight now. But actually, they were actually tracking the plane and everything. They were like, the next plane coming to Beijing. They were just checking the time and everything. So I knew that my luggage was on the plane. Sorry, and it's gonna get to me soon. Trust me. When I saw my bag, trust me, if that bag was a human being, I would have beaten the hell out of the bag. I was happy, but at the same time I was like, you made me so far, like, why? I only slept 2 times. The first day, the second day evening, and the evening, that is when I got my luggage. So I slept nearby for 2 days in that cold. Like, I could remember the way some people looked at me. They looked at me like, you know, Chinese people already have that look. It's always there on their faces. So add it with the sorry, they're just like, they'll be talking to their friends like, look at her or something. But I didn't give a fuck. Because I couldn't speak Chinese, right? I wasn't able to say my schooling Chinese. So I had to show them my letter, I had to show them my admission letter, and show them the name of the school, that this is where I'm going to. We got to my school. I was already so relaxed that everything is fine, just waiting for me to get to my school. This was around 9:30. Yeah, 9:30. The guy stopped me in the front of my school. That's the domain, like the front. We have the domain and the nanmen, right? Nanmen is the back gate. They were like, yeah, this is the place. Then 3 Chinese girls were coming inside. Sorry. Then the security, they told the girls to help me carry my luggage because they saw that I can't do this. So I don't want to this go now. In China, in my school, the Chinese will still act different than the foreign students will still act different. So they took me there. And because of this Ebola issue, right, I got in. On the first floor, we have this Chinese lady. She's always there watching over everything. Like, she has cameras everywhere and everything. So I showed her, I was like, you know, blah blah blah. She was like, yeah, this is the place. And she took me to the quarantine room. I didn't even mind them because I was like, at least I'm ready in school, right? She was like, I have to stay there for 1 week for them to know if I have Ebola or not or something. So they took me, that was even on the first floor. And girls stayed on the 5th floor. So she just kept me different. She kept me separate from everyone. After 3 days, they found out they have Ebola, so they took me direct to the 5th floor. Found a room, and that's been since then. If you guys have any crazy story, because I know that I'm not the only one that's going through this kind of issue. Maybe not the same thing, but like this kind of issue. So if you guys have any crazy story about this traveling age to China or anywhere, just, you know, let me know in the comment section. I just want to know your guys' story, like, cause I think mine was the cold, the language barrier, like it was just the food. It was hungry, I was cold. But now, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you drop your comments, like, and of course please subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to click on the notification button so anytime I post, you know. So you know. Bye.